My name is Sonia Hutchins. My number is 315-4871, and this is for the spring 2017 semester. To clip a dog's nails, you will need nail clippers and some sort of clotting agent. So here I have Quick Stop from a much larger container of Quick Stop. I have it already poured in the cap, ready to go. You can also use styptic powder, both of which you can get at a pet store, or you can use cornstarch if you have that around the house. You're going to use your clotting agent anytime you cut the quick. The quick is the blood vessel that supplies blood to the nail. It's going to be in the central portion of the nail, and if the nail is clear, you'll be able to see that it is the pink portion in the middle. If you cut it, you just simply have to pack it with the powder, or you can place their toenail gently in the cap full of the powder. You're going to start by having them sit or stand, whichever is more comfortable for them. To do their back paws, you are going to want them to stand. If the dog is having a hard time holding still for you for the nail trim, you can have a friend help hold the dog in standing restraint so you can work around their body. If their nails are dark, you're going to start trimming right where the nail hooks, and then slowly work your way back until you start to see the bullseye of the quick. If the nail is clear and you're able to see the quick, because it's the pink part, you clip closer to the quick and then slowly work your way back still until you can see it just barely. So I'm going to start by using Jasmine. She is laying down, but if you could, you sit, can you get up? Okay, maybe she won't get up, but that's okay. I'm going to start by flipping her paw under. Excuse me. And the nails are dark, so you can't see the quick, but it is going to be the central portion in the nail. I'm going to gently start by just where it starts to hook, and then slowly working my way back until I start to see the color change central portion of the nail, which is going to be the quick, so right there. And then move on. And right there. This one is pretty short. Quick is there, and then if they have dew claws, do not forget to get the dew claw. And quick is right there. So that is Jasmine's nail trim, and if I were to have cut any of her quicks, I would have just taken the powder and gently placed her nail in the cap until it was packed. To trim a cat's nails, you are going to need nail clippers and some sort of clotting agent. I have Quick Stop from a larger jar that I have some poured in the cap already. You're going to use the Quick Stop, or you can use styptic powder or cornstarch as the clotting agent whenever you cut the quick. The quick is the vessel that supplies blood to the nail. It's going to be located in the central portion of the nail, or if the pet has a clear nail, you're going to be able to see that it is the pink portion of the nail. To start by trimming the cat's nails, I generally have them sit or lay down in front of me. I position myself behind them so that if they start to back up, they have nowhere to go. It will be easier to trim their back paws if they are laying down. If the cat won't hold still for you, you can gently wrap them in a blanket or towel and just expose one limb at a time. Or if you have a friend that can help, they can either keep the cat wrapped in the blanket as well, or they can hold the cat in lateral restraint so that you can move around the body and clip each claw. To clip the claws, you need to first expose them. You're going to do so by gently pressing on the paw pad, each individual pad, to expose the claw. If there's any excess hair around the claw, you're going to need to push that back before you start trimming. If their nails are dark, you're going to start right where it starts to hook and then slowly cut your way back. If the nail is clear, you're going to cut close to the quick, but avoid it, and then just work slowly back to a comfortable length. And again, if you do cut the quick, you're just going to gently place some of your clotting agent in the nail, or you can place their nail into the clotting agent. So I'm going to start, this is Critters, by having him lay down in front of me, which he is doing so nicely. I take my clippers in my dominant hand, and I am going to expose each claw by pushing on the paw pad. So he has clear nails, so this pink portion is the quick, and we're going to gently cut. And then you're going to do that with each individual nail. And if they have dew claws, do not forget the dew claw. Okay, now. So this is his nail trim. And if I were to quick it any of the nails, like I said, I would just gently bring my cap over and then press the nail into the packing powder until it stops bleeding. And that's how you trim a cat's nails. To pill a dog, today I will be using canine curiat, just a small piece, and I will be using jasmine. To pill the dog, I like to start by having them sit in front of me with their back towards me. In case they start to back up, they have nowhere to go. If the dog is unruly and will not sit still for you, you can always have a friend help hold the dog in standing restraint so that you can then pill the dog yourself. So she generally sits well for me, so I'm going to have her sit. Jasmine, sit. Down. You are going to place the pill between your thumb and index finger on your dominant hand. Use your free hand to gently grasp the muzzle. Tilt the head upward. Use the middle finger on your hand with the pill to gently lower the jaw. Place the pill back as far as it goes. Close the mouth. Rub the throat gently or blow on their nose until you feel them swallow or see them lick their nose, and then you know that they've taken the pill. To hand pill a cat, today I will be using Critters, and I will be giving him his chlorpheniramine, which is prescribed by his veterinarian for his allergies. I am going to start by having him sit or lay down in front of me. I like to position myself behind him so that if he starts to back up, he can't go anywhere. If the cat will not sit still for you, you can gently wrap them in a towel or a blanket, leaving just the head exposed, or you can use a friend to help restrain them or hold them in the towel as well. So I start by placing the pill in between my thumb and index finger on my dominant hand. I use my free hand to gently grasp the head near the jaw. I tilt the head upwards. I'm going to use my middle finger on the hand with the pill, open the mouth by lowering the jaw, place the pill back as far as it goes. I'm going to close the mouth, keep the head tilted, and gently rub the throat until I feel him swallow or see him lick his nose, and then we know that he swallowed the pill. To catch urine on a dog, you will need some sort of dish, whether it is a bowl, a piece of Tupperware. I will be using an empty vaccine tray from my veterinarian, which you can get from your local veterinarian as well. Or you can use a ladle, which makes it easier to catch urine on a male dog. You are going to keep the dog on a shorter leash than you would for a general walk, so that when they start to urinate, you are able to catch the urine midstream. You're going to wait 1 to 2 seconds after they start urinating to then slide the tray under and catch the urine. That is the midstream urine. It's important to catch the urine midstream because the first 1 to 2 seconds is going to have the urine that's been sitting in the urethra, and therefore will have cells and bacteria in it that are not necessarily representative of the sample that would be coming from the bladder. So we are going to now catch your urine. Come over. And that was your midstream urine. To apply a gauze muzzle, you are going to need 1 to 2 inch rolled gauze. You're going to use the 1 inch rolled gauze for dogs with smaller muzzles and the 2 inch rolled gauze for dogs with larger muzzles. You're going to start position yourself behind the dog so that you do not risk getting bit, or if they start to back up, they bump into you, and you can hopefully slip this across their muzzle easier. So you're going to start by making a loop, come in over the dog's face, slip the muzzle over, come under, and where you're going to cross underneath the muzzle, come up behind their ears, and tie a quick release knot.